that, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come, my tears, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks,
young and we're driving just to feel young. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? Sand in your feet, feel the breeze in the summertime. Stars in the sky, one time for the first time. Moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah. No, our days will never end, yeah. No. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our fire got a love it till you never break apart. And we're moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. Get off your seat, clap your hands to the beat. Grab your champagne glass tonight. We toast to freedom in the Caribbean, yeah, in the Caribbean, yeah. Dance, 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 smoke, smoke, smoke. Fire it up, let our lanterns paint the night sky red. Paint the night sky red, yeah, yeah. We'll drink honey by the ocean, it's our favorite potion. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our days will never end, yeah. No, our days will never end, yeah. No. Come on baby, let me tell you one time that our fire got a love it till you never break apart. We're moving away to the sea, moving away, can't you see? There won't be one more time, so we gonna do this tonight. There won't be one more going insane. Help me, is anybody there? Save me, I'm running out of air. Calling out Mayday. Calling out Mayday. Far from the sun, beyond stars, I hear their song. They're coming closer, talking without sound, calling me home. Calling out Mayday. Calling out Mayday. Save me, I'm running out of air. I'm running out of air. I'm running out of air. I'm running out of Darling, I've been tempted by the darkness, telling me that I should throw it all away. Fight so hard, my heart is hardly helpless. Find myself so desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. I hold on to every promise I've been praying for a night. I hold on to
risk, but in my fists we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could touch. Look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise. But I'm up now, we all too late to fall. Yeah, anyone coming, I'ma lift them all. Never look down when there's risk involved. I got guts, gotta learn, I gotta wish it all. Got no feelings, we just flowing. Yeah, I'm that grain of sand that made it out the ocean. A couple million now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
So rise up. Rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a bell that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the light won't scare us falling. So rise up. I'm too great to be landed. Rise up. We're too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, fly by them like choppers. Better cut those risks, hold one of my fists, we fire starters. Let's go. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could touch. Look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks, rise.
lit this town like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away tonight. We're gonna let it away tonight. We're gonna let it just like the sunrise. We're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away tonight. We're gonna let it away tonight. We're gonna let it just like the sunrise. We're gonna let it away.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chilling, kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the moss. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause down to mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. They are drumming round and going forward. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. I was not ready to falling like I'm wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing and keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me. In immortality, I can see you left me crying and running through a ghost town, alone and stranded. Why leave me hoping and guessing for the answers? No place stays forbidden. And you forever I'll follow. You'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow. In immortality, I can see you and me. In immortality, I can see you and me. My mind faded, my body wasted. What we created must have been fated. Just promise me immortality. I can see you and me. In immortality, I can see
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on the sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the show. I am your hostess with the mostest, Just Small, back again. Yes, I know it's been a hot minute, but like I said, we are either very busy or certain things go on and things get in the way. So again, do apologise. It's completely out of our control. But we're back now. We are back now. I hope you're all doing fine and dandy. Hopefully, Ed should be joining me very, very shortly. I was going to make double certain that I did actually send that message to him. I did indeed. So he should be joining us very literally in just a moment or so. But make sure you get yourselves into the live chat. Come and say hello. Anything that you would like to say, anything that you would like to add, whether it would be certain shows that we've got coming up, if you've got any questions about it, about any of the acts that we've got coming, or whether it is something that or an act you would like us, whether it be a band or whatever it may be, if you would like to see them be brought to Barrow, get in the live chat and tell us who you would love to see us bring to Barrow, and we will do our best to bring it to you. I'm also going to check the audio very quickly.
That was all right with me.
Well, I sound great. So how are you?
I'm dying, but still here.
You're dying. So basically on Wednesday, folks, Ed was very unwell. He couldn't
put it
speak, and
mildly.
he was a bit ickly,
I couldn't breastfeed.
and
I
so
was popping and throwing my guts up. It was great fun.
yeah, so
I
I
recommend it to
thought it would be
anybody.
better. So basically I said to Ed, I went, should we call it for this week? Because I said we only had about maybe 45 minutes to talk about. And then so Ed just went, yeah, we'll save it for Saturday instead. And so that's when I was like, right, apologies folks. And then last week I was actually busy. I was out, and I completely forgot what day and time it
Yeah, it was on
was.
the pop.
I wasn't even drinking either. I wasn't like drinking. I was just out with some friends and family. I was just out with some friends and family. We had a couple of drinks, bite to eat, and all that sort of jazz. And then I looked at the time, and it was like, I think it was like around 9 o'clock or just after 9 o'clock, or half nine. It was somewhere between 9 and half 9. And Ed sent me a message. He said, "Oh, so no show tonight." I was like, "That's what I was forgetting about." I was like, "That's what I was forgetting about." Because I'm like, I've got to go out. I'm with my friends, and whilst we sat down in the in the rest of the room, I'm like, I swear to God, I'm forgetting something. And my mate's like, "What? Have you forgot your wallet or something?" I was like, "No, no, no. I feel like I'm forgetting something that I've got to do for tonight." I said, "It'll probably come to me later on." And then it was literally not long after Ed messaged me. I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like,
She
"That's what
was
it
not on
was."
that.
I was like, "That's what it was." But fortunately, we didn't really have
Oh,
an awful lot, so we tried to save it for the what is it today? It's Saturday today, so we tried to save it for Wednesday.
yeah.
And unfortunately, Ed got unwell, and I had things to do, and it was only going to be about a 30-minute show, 45-minute show. So we said, right, we'll cut it for this week, and then we'll come back for Saturday for try and maybe a bit longer, and see what we could try and do. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. It happens. It's life. Things get in the way sometimes. And there
Oh,
are
yeah, I tell
often
you.
times where your memory or your brain doesn't want to function properly, and you become forgetful. Unfortunately, that was me for for last week. With this kid, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, boys, and it's just all like, "What do you mean you're forgetting something?" I said, "I don't know what. I feel like I'm forgetting something, like I've got something to do today." Or like I've got something to do tonight, but I can't remember like for the foggiest of what it's supposed to be. It's literally it was literally when you messaged me, I was like, crap. I was like, that's what it was. I said, I knew it was something.
Oh, no, I tell you, Wednesday, I don't wish this on anybody who I've had. I coughed up, I'm not kidding, I must have coughed up enough green stuff. Think I'd been knocking around with Mr. Blobby.
That
And
would
I'm
make
still
sense. Though.
coughing up. Now, that's what happens though when you
Wouldn't you
get one
think of a
month.
bit of flubber?
Yeah, fucking a lot of flubber. It wasn't a little bit, I tell
Not
you.
flubber.
Yeah, it wasn't a little bit with lungs and stuff. So I've been on a date with Mr. Blob, the amount of crap I was coughing up.
Jesus Christ.
Which doesn't help when you've only got one lung, breathing wise. Yeah, so we had a fun day, to be fair. The last 4 days have been nothing but coughing me guts up, but we're getting there now.
We're getting there now, are we?
Uh, yeah, we're getting a bit better now. We're feeling a bit better. But anyway,
Anywho,
got lots happening. Tickets went on sale for the psychic night,
yes.
and we're always starting to get calls about them already.
Oh, are we?
So that's good. Oh yeah, but I've got some drop off on Monday, to be fair. So that's going to
So
be
you got
good.
what on Sunday? Sorry.
Monday, I've got to drop some tickets off.
All right, okay. I did. I heard that you were dropping something off, but I was like,
Oh
what was
yeah, I was
that?
dropping tickets off. Kind of I was thinking I'm on it Wednesday, mate, and I dropped myself off the cliff and I got a chance. I was dying. It was not good a feeling at all.
See, it's the bad thing though when certain folks get unwell, like myself and Ed. Ed's only got one foot, his lung, etc. So when he gets ill, it affects him badly. With me, when I get ill, whenever I get an illness, it like intensifies drastically. Like somebody else has had it, like say, or similar symptoms before me, and then it's like dialed to 11 when I get it, and then I'm incapacitated for about a week. I'm like, what? Like the other person who originally had similar symptoms were probably a bit unwell for a few days, and all of a sudden I get it dialed to 11, and it's just sort of like, ha ha, you can't move. You're in the absolute bin. You can't do anything. You're either coughing your lungs out, um, or you're throwing your lungs out as well. Might as well even your kidneys.
Sorry, I've just been sensible about my mate of mine. It's quite funny. I think it's Love Island, to be fair.
What's that?
I'll send you. I'll send you over here now. Over here. Somebody sent me something for Love Island. I think it's Love Island. I don't watch it because it's crap, to be fair, and I don't watch it like that. But this cocky lass was like dismissing one of the male contestants, and he says, "All right, love." He says, "At least I've been third 3 times out of a run."
Oh, I've
And she went,
seen that.
"Yes, yes,
That's
but I'm good."
hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like, "Yeah, but
She
I'm
has a
number
hissy.
one
She
now."
has
He
a
said,
hissy
"Yeah,
fit
yeah,
with him. She has a hissy
yeah."
fit with him.
And he puts her right back in his place, and they're
Yeah, he
all
puts her
like
right
kicking
back
off
in the
and moaning
place.
about. Yeah, and they're all kicking off. I wouldn't it be the same way if it was a bloke?
Oh yeah. The
Right.
thing is though, with the lass, like I don't watch Love Island really at all, but there are some times that I might see bits and pieces from the season, and she was a bit of a bitch throughout that season, and so she took it for a joke. She took it for a joke, and so he got his lick back. That's all it was. He got his get back, and I was like, fair freaking play, mate. You know, she was taking you for a joke and whatnot, and you stood up for yourself. Fair freaking dinkum.
Yeah.
And then she didn't like
And
it.
then I don't know.
She starts crying and whatnot because she gets called out for being an arsehole, for being not a very pleasant girl at all,
Yes.
and very fake and false, constantly lying and all that. I'm like, good, gets called out on it. Call her out on it. Maybe she'll improve and whatnot. Maybe she'll realize,
Mhm.
you know, she can't keep getting away with the things that she was getting away with. I was like, if you're doing this on live TV, if you do anything like this in real life, like, I worry for everybody. Like, if this is what you do in real life, I worry for others. But the thing is,
But
though,
no,
with
it's
Love Island, why don't we get like
it's scripted.
why don't you get the unattractive ones that go in? Do you know I would pay to watch the nerds and the geeks go in?
It's scripted.
Like,
It's scripted. It's got
do
to
you know
be
what I mean?
scripted.
I'd love to go watch two Harry Potter nerds go in there and
Oh, we were in the mail the other week as well. Some woman left a snotty comment,
oh, I think
which I jumped. Yeah, I jumped all over it because, to be fair, I have no issue with people that have these snotty comments. I really don't. You can slate me into the ground, much you like, slate the rest of them. Like, we've heard it all. Every time they try to do anything against us, it's backfired on them because they say we're animal, we don't should look after the animals correctly. Loads of crap they come out with. But it's all by the same individuals who keep doing it and their supporters. Anyway, I got this lady's number, so I rang her. And I told her a few old truths about these so-called amazing rescues in the local area. And she's like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I said, well, actually, yes, it was. I'll give you the police reference number if you like. At that point, her whole attitude changed. She's gone very, very quiet. So
exactly.
it just goes to show if you stand up to bullies, it works. You know what I mean? And as I say, I say, people can slap
Especially
me
when
all
you
they like.
go up
To be
against
fair,
these idiots that
it's
don't tend to have
jealousy.
much of at least a couple of brain cells to rub together because
It's jealousy. In fact, the other thing that's pissing me off at the
they
minute.
go straight to trying to be loud and pretend that
Mm.
they are in the right, and I'm like,
Oh, it's like
all you're doing is being
I've
loud for no reason.
I've seen statements, I've seen photographs. Said you have. Was there any timestamp on them?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. I said, well, I'll give you a timestamp. And I told her when the photographs were taken and all the rest. But at the same point, I also told her about all the other problems we've been having with people breaking into rescue and everything else. And at that point, miraculously, guess what? She didn't know about any of that. Go figure. You know what I mean? Go figure. You know, I'd expect if you're going to come on and give me grief for something that I've allegedly done,
Yeah,
at least
exactly.
find it. At least make sure I've
And
actually done it.
this is why I always say it. Like people, like they just want to be loud for loud purposes to try and get their point across to make themselves feel good. But then when you call them out on the BS, they hate it. They're like, "Oh, you can't do that." Yeah, I can't because you're putting discrimination on my name,
But the word
talking
you're
crap
looking
on
for
my
is full
name,
of it.
making me look like an awful person and whatnot. So guess what? Screw you. I'm gonna put you in your place. I'm gonna show you the evidence, and then guess what? After that, I'm gonna bugger off, and I'm gonna let you just sit there and fester in your own self pity for realizing how much of an absolute pillock you are. Like instead of
Oh no, I found it.
going onto social media and sprouting a load of BS and thinking that you're in the right because I've seen some things. Guess what? Social media is social media, and most things on social media are full of crap. They're fake.
My mate
There's
sent
so
me
much
a blog.
Photoshop in the world in today's age. Like when I come across things, it's like when
Oh, I'm not saying it.
in
This
football,
is the
there's
thing.
the whole
It's what
transfer market. You hear people
it's like.
say,
One
"Oh,
of the
this
bit.
player's going to this team. This player's going to this team," and I go, "Bitch, where?" There's
Oh
been
no, it wasn't
there's
that. It's
been
just
nobody
some
that's
of the things.
spoken about it at all.
No,
It's,
yeah, no. Some of the things that she was saying, I openly admitted to. Yes, we'd been made aware of it because I am aware of it.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, it don't mean it's true. And I said to her, I said, look, I said, cards on the table, and let's be totally honest about this, for example. She said, oh, well, hypothetically, I said, well, don't play hypothetically, but come on, we'll play your game. And as I said, she can, and I said this to her at the end of the day, she can they can say exactly what they like because the evidence speaks for itself.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know what I mean? And a good friend of mine messaged me, and sent me a memo a while ago, and I'm going to start sharing it to people who are going through difficulties in their life. And that is, at the end of the day, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything. And complaining about something on Facebook is like seeing dog dirt and stepping in it just so you've got a reason to bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, actually, it makes sense that. Yeah, so that is going to be my new fucking me now. If you're going to about something on Facebook, find some dog dirt and step in it because clearly that's your intelligence. But on a happier note, because I say it's just ridiculous to be fair. But as I say, I'm
It
not
is
asked to be fair.
ridiculous because you just sort of like, because I always say, because people ask me about this sort of stuff, and I respond with, I I don't say anything
Agree.
because it's social media. And social media is full of lies, etc. Like everywhere you go now, it's full of lies. It's full of crap. It's like, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it, a lot of stuff on social media is fake nowadays. Um,
I said to somebody, I got sent one the other day, and he said, who was it? Maybe P. Diddy, I think it was, or something like that,
oh
has
dear,
died in prison. He's been found dead in his cell. I'm like,
he hasn't gone to prison. He's been found he's been found not guilty.
I'm sitting there thinking, and,
Like the thing is,
what's that
people
got to do?
don't they just see it, they react. That's all they do. They see it and react, and I go, hold on a minute, why don't you use your brain? It was a massive story, and it came out about a month and a half, 2 months ago, that he was found not guilty. So when you're saying he was found dead in prison, that is a
But
fake
come on, let's be
article.
honest.
It is a lie.
Let's
It's
be
a fake article.
let's
Do not
be
listen
honest.
to it. How have you
No,
not
let's
heard
be
of that whole case 2 months ago?
yeah, but let's be honest. At the end, who cares?
How? It's
I don't
get
care.
things. It's like
I'm not going to wake up if he dropped dead tomorrow. I wouldn't wake up in the morning and be devastated. The guy's dead.
oh,
You know,
I don't really care
I
what
wouldn't.
P
I
Diddy.
would. I'm not.
That's
I'm not going
why.
to go to bed and worry about whether he's going to be alive or not tomorrow. I
No,
don't
I
care.
don't either.
Got
Like
better things
one,
in.
I
I've
don't
got
like
better
it.
things to do in my life.
I've never liked him. I've never liked his music. Like,
I've
like
got better things to do in
I
my life
just
anyway.
and also I don't know the guy either. But what I've seen,
That's it.
it's not looking good. It's not like don't look good. Like he's a
I
question.
don't care. But
It's
anyway,
ironic how he got found not guilty with all the evidence that was incriminating him. I found that very ironic. I was like,
yeah.
so I'm guessing, money
Well,
does it.
that comes back to my next bit about all these flags and shit that's going up all over England. And I'll probably get stick for this, but to be fair, I really
What's
don't
it?
give a
What's
shit. You know what
this?
I'm like. All these flags going up and down England, and you know, it's
Oh,
supporting the country.
do you mean the England flags and whatnot?
Yeah, it's standing up for your country. Bollocks it is.
It's not. Do you want to see standing up for your
Absolute
country?
crap.
Revolting. That's standing up for your country and going up against the government. That's what you call standing up for your country, or standing
It's
up
not
and
even
telling the government saying no, what you're doing is wrong,
not even that. This is what
and
gets me now.
actively trying to debate with them, saying this is wrong. We won't stand for it. That is called standing up for your country. That's not us standing out on the freaking front, outside the front of our freaking front gardens, giving a clap to the freaking NHS, you retards. Is it?
Oh no,
That's not
this
going
is
to do
what I
much,
find
is
so
it?
amusing. This is what I
Like,
find so amusing.
I
To be
don't
fair,
understand it.
because
I don't get it.
I understand people want to be patriotic and all that crap. I do. Okay.
I
Yes,
do
I'm
too, but at the
patriotic.
same time,
You
that's
know
not
what I
how
mean?
you stand up for your
But
country.
no, if you're gonna do it, this is what got me though. And in fact, I actually commented on this on one of the posts. Um, and I'm not going to lie, I don't think they were too impressed with me. I got no problems with people standing up for the country and everything else, yeah. But
Yeah, standing for the
if you're
country,
going to
but I
hang a
don't see
flag,
that
at
standing up
least,
for the country.
but if you're going to hang a flag up, at least get the damn thing the right way up. 90% of the flags I've seen are upside fucking down, which translates to women in distress, come and save us. It's like the American flag. If you hang it upside down, it's a patriots in trouble. Please send help.
It's
But they're up and down like a yo-yo, and then they're saying, "Oh, it's the migrants, it's this." Now, again, I want to make my crystal clear on this because I will cop stick for this. I know I will. I'm not saying the people coming in the boats is right. If I'm honest, I don't think it is right. I think they should all be put on army camps and stuff like that, not let out into the general public until they're certified to be able to get deported or stay in the UK, whichever it is.
yeah.
Yeah. What I can't get my head around is the way they're saying every foreigner's at fault. Because if that's the case, that's nearly all the hospitals shut down. Yeah. They're saying now it's the Muslims. No, it's I know Muslims. Yes, all right. There's bad apples in
Like
every group. There's bad
when
apples in the whites.
Ryland, was it Ryland on
Yeah,
Good Morning
he's actually
Britain?
resigned for that.
Huh?
He's resigned for that.
Oh, shock! I didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
did.
no, yeah.
But he was absolutely bang on. He was bang on. He was completely and utterly correct. Like, this goes to show you how corrupt this country is. It goes to show it.
I just couldn't get my head round where they're like
When
jumping up and
somebody who
down
is a
saying, "Oh,
TV
it's
presenter, he's a
wrong," and
TV host, a TV presenter, and he's just being honest, he's being truthful, he's speaking facts. He's going, why does this make sense that somebody, if I go abroad and whatnot, and I lose my passport and I come back here, I get shit for it, or whatever. But why is it that some Donny that's come from Taiwan or whatever, or from other different country on a
yeah,
boat, comes here and gets a
what
four,
gets
five
me
star
is,
hotel?
oh no,
Why
what
is
gets
that?
me
And I'm
is
like,
like
I completely agree with that. I completely agree with it.
I've been watching this story for a while. To be fair, to be fair, I
Hmm.
watch early hours in the morning, and I don't just watch the BBC before he jumps up on the fucking soapbox. I watch a lot of different media, including American, including all over the world. And the one thing that gets me is they come to England. And again, I'm not saying they can't come, but you can walk into any what's the word I'm looking for? Any embassy in the world and say,
Hmm.
I need to apply for asylum,
Yeah.
right? And they'll deal with it. They get on a boat, they come to England, and the first thing, and this is where I think the government are screwing it up, to be fair, and this is, and I have spoken about this myself. They hit England, they're stuck in a hotel, everything's paid for while they're there, they can go and do what they want, etc. And I just think, I agree with those people that's kicking off over it. I do think it's wrong. I think they should be put in an army camp, for example. And we've got plenty knocking around the country.
Honestly, they shouldn't even
It's
be
not like
put in
we're
a
short
camp.
of
They
army
should be
camps.
placed back on a boat and back to where they came from.
But no, the thing is, if you've
If they
got
want to
somebody
come to
that
this
is
country, do it
genuinely,
legally. Don't do it illegally. If you want to come here, do it
if
legally.
you've got somebody who's genuinely in fear of their life coming to another country, I understand that, that's fine. You know what I mean? You can't turn your back on them sort of people because they need help. Okay. But what gets me is they're turning around after all this crap and they coming to the UK and stuff. And the first thing they do when they get off the boat is they're stuck in a hotel. They're giving
Yeah,
access to medicines, dentists and
yeah.
shit. And
Access to
the
all the
lads actually
NHS
fought.
and all that
Yeah,
jazz.
and the lads that fought for this country get shit, get
Yeah.
out. And that's the bit that
What about
annoys me.
yeah, exactly. What about the veterans? What about the
That's
homeless
the bit that annoys
of
me.
our
You've got
country?
plenty, yeah, well, exactly. And as I said, the easiest way to fix this up, and it would stop it straight away, is you say, right, okay, you're coming in a boat, it's not a problem. We've got an army camp here. We're sticking you in it.
Yeah.
Right? And if they don't like it, or they can't hack it, or whatever excuse you want to come up with, yeah, your response to that's quite simple. You don't say, well, look, you've got two options. You either behave, or we're sticking you on a boat and we're sending you back to France. Because by law, we're legally allowed to do that under the
Of course.
international law. We can return them back to their point of origin. And in this case, their point of origin is France.
Yeah. Like the thing
Now,
is, the thing is for like, I don't know if you've seen this. There's a recent situation that's happening in the country of Indonesia.
Hmm.
Now,
I must admit, I'm not big on the Indonesian stuff, but yeah, go ahead.
but basically, the people of Indonesia are revolting against their government, basically.
Yeah.
And they have used the One Piece flag. So the anime One Piece, the show that I love,
Yep,
they've
yep,
used the flag or the Jolly Roger of
yep,
the Straw Hat Pirates as
yep.
as a
I don't know.
sign of liberation.
Yeah.
Now, I kind of expect if things don't fix themselves in this country soon, that could be a direction that it ends up going into.
I'll be honest, I've looked at it and I don't think they will, and I'll explain why. I don't think the government will let that slide. I think what more than happen is,
They won't let it slide, but at the same time, the people are more than entitled to their own opinion. It's in the it's in the laws of the country and whatnot. It's called free will,
oh yeah, yeah,
you
but the
know, and
thing is,
everybody's
this,
allowed to have their own opinion.
oh yeah,
So they're all,
yeah, but this is the thing though.
their own
You know,
thoughts.
again, I agree that people have the right to protest everything else, and they do. Again, no
Absolutely,
issue with
and
that.
of course, the
But
government won't
smashing
like
somebody's
that, but
shop up,
they may not be able to stop it.
smashing somebody's shop up because you don't know what colour they are makes no sense.
That makes no sense to me. That's
You
disgusting.
know, and this is where I think the world's going to, because it's getting to the point where we're losing sight of actually what the problem is.
I do think that
And I
as
think,
well. Yeah.
and I think the only way we're going to fix that problem is if we take a long, hard look of actually what's going on in the world and find solutions to it. And at the moment,
Mm.
most of the independent councils, whatever you want to call them, I call them numpties to be fair, solution is let's smash the place up. Which makes actually no sense at all to me, because what's the point of smashing the place up?
The thing
So
is, I do completely and utterly agree with the entire situation that's going on, but at the same time, like the look, Labour needs to be getting rid of because they are clearly not doing a good job and they've completely screwed it.
well,
Because
as I said, the
look at the state that the country's in. It's in
the
a
thing
right
that blew
state.
me away. Well, no, the thing that blew me away, it's not the country state, because this is a big gimmick that I've noticed online. Everybody's blaming the migrants. It's not to do with the migrants. If you look at what the migrants are actually taking from us,
Oh,
and then you look at what the
that's a
disabled
problem
people are taking from us,
that we do have. It's a problem that we have, but it's not the
not the be all
cataclysm
end
of it
all, no.
all. The cataclysm is
No,
how the country's run.
and if you look at
That's
the
the
actual
whole
physical
point
evidence of what's going
we're
on,
all trying to make. Is that yes, it's not great that all these migrants, that they're coming to this country illegally doing so, and the leaders of the country are going, "Hello, hey, would you like to stay in a friend hotel? Thank you very much. Would you like access to the NHS? Free medical, all that jazz. Thank you very much. Enjoy your stay. Welcome to Great Britain." I'm like, what the fuck
oh,
do you think
it
this
can't
place
continue, and
is?
I'll admit that, and
This
I'm the
isn't a
first one to say
B&B. This isn't a hotel. It's a country. It isn't. Oh, welcome, sir. Welcome with your family. Come on in. Welcome. We're not even going to check if you've got anything wrong. That can incriminate you. That we
This is the
might
thing.
have to
This is
keep
the other
an
point.
eye on
This
you.
is this
We
is the
ain't
other
going to
point
do
I
that. Hell
made.
no.
No,
Like,
this is the point I
it
made. You
makes
stick
no
them in an army
sense.
camp,
That's
right?
why that is a problem. But the cataclysm is the bloody leadership. The leadership is
And
the
the other thing
cataclysm.
is this is what, because I've had this discussion with people online. I use that term very loosely. People online, no, I call them knuckle draggers. You know what I mean? Because the forehead's bigger than their intelligence. Um, but it basically boils down to this: if you turn around and say to, I don't know, say you've got 200 migrants, yep, and you say to them, right, we're putting you all in this camp here. If you
Yeah.
smash it up, whatever, hang on. Oh, yeah, easy there. Yeah, if you smash it up or whatever like that, then we're not just going to deport. Because they said, oh, they'll burn it down. That was one of the points that was made. They'll burn it to the ground. I'm like, that's easy fixed. All you say to them is quite simple. You say, look, if this place goes up in flames,
Mhm.
I don't give a monkey's how many of you there is.
Yeah.
You're all going back on a
If this
boat.
place is set alight, you are all
Yep.
back to where you come from.
And yeah, you're all going back on a boat. And you get
You're all
returned back
going
to
back on
France.
that boat, and you can fuck right off.
And you don't say, and then because then what happens is you make it the whole camp
Mhm.
police themselves.
Yeah.
Because you've got to have genuine cases there. You might have genuine cases. I'm not saying I'm more hypothetical here. You might
So
have
you're not going to
genuine
have
cases.
all of them that are wrong-uns and whatnot. There's going to be people that
No.
are just genuinely good
And,
people.
and because of that, what happens then is the wrong-uns get watched by the people that are not wrong-uns
Yeah.
and told to toe the line and behave. And if they don't,
Yeah.
then it's the decent people in there that kick off and jump on them
Yeah.
because they don't want to lose their right to be here.
They're right, and their opportunity to have a brand new start, fresh, fresh start,
And then the
on a
ones that
new
are the
life in a
wrong-uns,
new country where they can truly live in peace and find happiness,
you know, and the
and
proper
tranquility, or
wrong-uns
whatever
get
it may
bumped
be,
out.
like, or if it's like better opportunities for work, whatever it
Yeah.
may be, they're coming here for that brand new fresh start. So you put them with the wrong uns, you put them there with all them lot, and let's see how
Well, they all got on a boat
how well
together.
it goes. Because let's be honest,
Well, no,
if they start acting like absolute divvies like they do in the actual country, those people that are just genuine, good, honest, hardworking people that just want to start anew
they'll
and
dob 'em-
have a
they'll
brand
either
new
dob 'em
life
in,
in a peaceful country, they will
yeah,
put them in their place.
they'll dob 'em in, or they'll sort 'em out themselves. Either way,
Yeah,
it's in a controlled environment because you're on an army base, something like
yeah.
that. And if you
And
don't like it,
now you look at the
yeah, fine.
you look at the entire country. It's in an absolute uproar. It's in an absolute state because everywhere you go, it's the same culprits. It is. It's
Or
the
you
same
say to them,
culprits every single
we're
time, and
not
you're
coming
like,
on
oh,
this.
I wonder
Yeah,
why this is.
we're not coming on this army camp. Fine, sign that bit of paper, say you're not doing it. All right, I will. I've signed it. Right,
Right,
put him back on a
off you
boat.
go.
What do you mean?
What?
Well, it's either here or you go back to France,
It's
take
either
your pick,
here
mate.
or you're going back to where you come from because you're not staying in here.
And it'll stop so many problems.
It will, yeah. So
But
if you
again,
can't
that's
adhere
just
to our laws and do as you're told, you can go
thing
back
is
to where you come
those
from.
legitimate. Well, yeah, those legitimate people that want to actually be in this country because they are fleeing for whatever reason, whether it be because of their sexuality, because whatever, and the
Yeah,
race, the come to this country for help. They're not gonna be too asked about losing the idiots because they're going to be coming to the UK, so they're going to be understanding that they've got to live by our rules, and they will do.
yeah.
And this is the whole point. It like makes no sense to me whatsoever. But anyway, that's my little 10 cents for the night. Right. Show wise, we've got the psychic coming. They say tickets are now on sale for them, and we are delivering them. So if anybody wants tickets, just message the rescue. You'll find it on Facebook. Alternatively, you can buy on.
Right, I'm gonna see if I can
Yeah,
send you a new one real quick.
that's all right.
I'm gonna see if I can do a new one very quickly. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yay. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Here we go. Here we go. It should be joining us in just a second, but yeah, it's a very thingy subject, but I'll always try and keep it as honest and as truthful as I possibly can, guys. Like I will always do that. I will always try and keep it 100% honest with you all.
Oh, again.
Welcome back for the
That's
the
it.
last
But yeah,
what
no,
10,
that's
15
it.
minutes,
So
whatever.
yeah, that's my little 10 cents for that. But anyway, We've got the tickets are now on sale. You can buy them online at. I'll tell you where you can
Yes.
get them at. Just while your brain's kicking in. 1 second.
I was about to say, don't hurt
I think
yourself thinking
event,
too hard.
I think it's Eventbrite, but let me double
I
check
believe
that.
it is Eventbrite you're still using, isn't it?
Yeah, Eventbrite it is. Just click in Eventbrite, Barrow-in-Furness, and it'll bring up the shows we've got.
Oh,
We've got
you can send me the link, and
in
I will then,
October.
after this live is done, I will
Put it on
put
the
it
chat.
I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, there you go. Or alternative, if you don't want to do that, you give us a message and we can drop them off for you, no problem at all. Do we then got any okay, there's no nice way of putting it. Nigella, then
Yes,
the Looney
Nigel.
Gorilla.
Yes.
The Looney Gorilla that ended up on Judge Rindy,
Yes.
who kicked off because he made her walk out of the courtroom rather than take a scooter out of the courtroom. And she was not happy that she had to walk out of the courtroom. But yes, this is the sort of cracks we're bringing you now. It's getting the dafter the better, to be fair.
The thing is, I think a lot of people are going to be excited with this one. I think a lot of people are going to be happy with this one, knowing
Well,
that
there was
Nigella is coming back.
there was absolutely loads that wanted us to get them, and now we've got them. Now
Yeah,
they've got to
there was
put the money where their
loads.
mouth is.
I had when we announced it, was it a week and a half, 2 weeks ago?
Something
Uh,
like that, yeah.
I think it was roughly 2 weeks ago that we announced it. I've had so many people reach out to me on social media asking me about it. This is when the tickets are sale. Where are they? I say, oh, well,
Where
have
can
a
we
look on
get them, etc.
Eventbrite.
Yeah.
So have a look on Eventbrite. That's where most of the time that's the site that we use for our tickets. So go ahead and check out go check out
Yeah,
Eventbrite for the tickets, because
it's been
when like I
absolutely
said,
cracking.
I had loads of friends, loads of people that I either went to school with, people I went to college with, um all reached out to me saying, "Oh, when's Nigella coming?" I said, "Oh, it should be November time if I'm not mistaken." Um, but if you want to double check, just go on to Eventbrite, type in uh Cumbria Animal and Hen
Barrow-in-Furness, and
Rescue,
it'll bring it up.
and it'll bring it straight up, and it'll bring up all the
Right?
events that we've got coming for the rest of this year. And so they had a look, and they were like, "Yeah, but we're gonna go and get a ticket for that." I was like, "Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you best do, because by the time that we get to at least September time, or at least towards maybe the beginning of October, they're gonna sell like hotcakes.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's
they're
it's
going
yeah.
to sell
We're
quick,
we're we're
because
now
we've had
we're
a
currently
lot of
now doing.
people that have been very interested in us getting and has been nagging at us trying to get Nigella back for a
Yeah,
while.
no, we've had quite a few people message for tickets, and that's what we're on with this week. We're dropping
Hmm.
tickets off and doing some of the posters and stuff. Anyway, we've then got a tortoise coming. What sort of week I've had? I've been dying and everything's been coming through the door. And Marie's had to deal with it all on her own. It's not been good for her. Um,
Poor
but a
Anne Marie,
tortoise was
you
found.
just used this
Yeah.
all just to get a break, didn't you?
No. She's just literally
I
walked
see
in a
your
few minutes
tactic
ago.
there, Ed, you genius.
So, yeah, no, she, well,
And
we've
he's not
got two.
really unwell. He's not really sick. He's pretending.
Oh, dear. So, we've got Tyler. We've got Tyler, who's one of our new volunteers, and he's brought his girlfriend along who used to work at the zoo.
Okay.
She, and before anybody jumps up, oh, is it? Yeah, she actually left before it closed because she couldn't stand the way things were happening up there. So that's basically what's happening. So anyway, get me brain to gear. Yeah, she works at the zoo. She used to work up there, so she now comes and helps us. And it was, and then she brought her mate with her, so we've now got three when there was only supposed to be one. And they're now taking over quite a bit of the work from me and Anne, so that's giving us a little bit of a break. But yeah, it's just daftness, to be fair. It's just absolutely daftness. And it's like, seriously, get a grip, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we had this tortoise coming. We spent the last 2 weeks trying to find its owner, and we've literally got nowhere. There's been quite a few inquiries, but nobody has claimed him because they've all admitted that while they'd love to have a tortoise, it's not their tortoise. We even had one woman contact us from the
What was it
USA.
for tortoise that you found?
That's right. It was handed into us by a member of the public.
Okay.
And a young lady from America contacted and said, "It's mine, it's mine." And Anne Marie said, "Where are you?" She told Anne Marie, she said, where can I pick it up? Can you get it shipped to me? And Anne Marie wrote back, "Well, unless you've got a passport, no, we can't." Like, what do you mean?
Wait,
She said,
wait,
"We're
wait,
in the
wait, wait, wait.
UK."
A woman from America tried to say that the tortoise was hers.
Yes.
Oh, for Christ's heaven's sake. I'm sorry, but I did know that a tortoise could fly.
I'll be honest with you, I found it quite funny, to be fair, when when she said
The
where she was.
thing is,
And
I
I'm
would know
like,
what I would know. I think
"Does that
the
have
only response I would give if I saw somebody do that would laugh. That's it. I'd laugh.
Oh,
I'd
no,
reply.
I just
I'd
think
simply reply back and went, "Don't be daft, you silly sod."
she genuinely lost the tortoise. Um, but as I said to her, unfortunately, this isn't it, because if it had been, you'd have come with a passport.
Yeah,
So
it's like
unfortunately, we couldn't do it. But we have,
you're in a
we've
completely
turned
different postal area,
a different breed continent. That's what it's in.
completely different
Uh,
country. Like you are thousands of miles away.
oh yeah, I couldn't
Like
believe it, to be
if I
fair.
could use magic and I could pippity poppity boo me back to America, trust me, I'd do it. Might be able to bring Cherry
But
the
yeah.
tortoise with me as well.
Oh yeah, no, I tell you, it's ridiculous. But anyway, so we've had that happen this week. What else has gone on this week? Oh, it's just been a bit of a nightmare week, to be fair. Because I've
I
been
still
ill,
can't
and
believe a
we've
woman
got
from
we've
America's got the
finally
same as her tortoise.
oh
That's
yeah, all the
freaking
way from America.
hilarious.
Then we had to go and sort the bank account out for the community garden, because we finally had
The
confirmation that
garden.
well, I've been putting it off, if I'm honest. I'm not gonna lie, I've been putting it off. Not
I had
because
a feeling you would.
we haven't got the money coming in, because we now have, that's part. But because I've had other things on, and when you start dealing with bank accounts and stuff like that, it gets so complicated. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been a complete nightmare, thanks to the bank. Because every time we sent them documents in, he said, "Okay, we've got them." And 24 hours later, sent them a message saying, "Can you resend them? We haven't got them again." So it got to the point I blew a gasket at one of the people in the bank, and stormed down to the branch in Barrow, slammed the documents on the table, and said, "Right, fax them to head office. I don't need a receipt because I'm physically there. And let them know that if they ask for it again, that I'm going to insert it where the sun don't shine on them." Anyway, long story short, long
I
story
was about to say,
short,
if there's
they
one thing you should never do, and I'll say this, if there's one thing you should never do is piss off Anne-Marie.
so I'm like,
Anne-Marie's
"That's
such a
fine." They've
lovely, lovely person. She's such a lovely person. And she's so nice.
Chick,
So if you piss her off, you're gonna know
she's
about
a
it.
chick.
You're
She's
gonna.
absolutely bloody
It's
great
not
chick.
pleasant either. It's like with
He says
my
you're
mum,
nice.
because my mum's
Doesn't know that.
is quite a nice person as well. But when you piss her off, you'll know about it. And a lot of my friends were scared of my mum when she was angry.
Oh no, I probably proper lost the plot. So anyway, they've finally admitted now that
I,
they've got
I
everything they
also
need.
remember when my mates met my granddad for the first time, and they were absolutely terrified of it. I was like, "Why are you so scared of my granddad? He's freaking harmless." They went, "You're not lucky."
Oh yeah, no. So
I was like,
they got finally admitted they got
soft
everything they
ass.
wanted. So they've got everything they wanted, which is fine after bloody weeks of trying.
It was funny as well though, because when it came to when it came to banana, like they just saw an angel.
Hey, but with them,
They absolutely adored banana. They're just like, "Hi, Sue, hi, Nana." They absolutely adored banana, but it's my granddad that they were freaking petrified of.
oh no, it was so bloody ridiculous it was. So anyway, so we finally got the bank account sorted out. We said, "Lee, to the next bit, we have a large donation coming in to help us sort community garden out
Ooh,
from the council of all people.
ooh.
The people that are scared of me. The people
You-
that draw lots when I go in to see them to see who's going to have to deal with me. They've actually agreed to give us a large donation, so I'm quite shocked with that, to be fair.
Do
So
apologise about
that's
the
going to
door,
get.
folks. It's the wind. I've got the doors open. Yeah, it's a bit. As you can see, it's still going because that's the most pain in the ass thing is when you can't close your windows because they're too stiff
Mm,
after they've been open for like a little bit. So when they've been open for a little bit, they're like, I don't want to close, and so You might have your
Hey,
door in a certain spot, and you'd be busy doing something. You're minding your own business, and all of a sudden, you're like,
it's that bad. I've got a fan on. That's how hot it is in my house.
"Why is it so hot in your
I've
house?"
I've had a fan on for the last since when? Since probably April, May time.
Ed, it's not even
I've
that
got both
freaking
fans
hot.
on.
It's only 17 degrees, and because of the wind and whatnot, it's making it colder.
I'm sweating like a cojones. So because of that fact, I've got the fans on. Anne-Marie's just give up
You're
now.
such a
She's
soft ass.
I can't be doing too hot, not too hot. Leave it shut.
It's
That's
not
it.
even
Lock it
too
up.
hot. It's barely hot. It's not even barely warm.
No, it's
Like I said,
dribbling.
that
That's
wind
what it
isn't
is.
helping.
But anyway, so that's where we're
Like I said,
trying.
he's a softie. He's a softie.
Yeah, oh yeah, don't like it. Can't be doing with it. Come back winter
As soon
rollercoaster
as you
me.
get to above 15
Um,
degrees, he's like, I'm melting.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah. Oh, what's this?
And then if it's above 20 degrees,
20 degrees, mate. The air conditioning's going on, and
if it gets
I'm
close to
keeping in the
30,
car.
he literally, you see him steaming it up.
Air conditioning's going on, and I'm keeping in the car, mate. I tell you, if that happens,
As soon as he goes outside, you go,
I'm still driving now with the aircon in the car. You know,
it's just softy.
I'm still
Like, I
driving
can
around the
understand
aircon on.
if people say above 30 degrees in England. Like, I can agree to, and attest to that. I was saying from like 27 and above. If it's 27 and above degrees in England, yes, I completely agree with what you're saying. That's way too hot for England. But when you're abroad, it's lush.
Oh yeah, I
It's
know. Yeah,
lush when you're abroad. But in England, it's hell on earth.
it's not good.
Like,
It's not good.
I've
Not
got a
good.
few
Not good.
friends. I've met a few folks that have like moved from like the United States and whatnot, or from other places. Um, and they've all said the same thing. Like, oh, like you're talking crap about the heat and whatnot, especially the Americans that have come over. And they say that, like, they say the same things, that, oh, you're talking rubbish. Then they come here and they experience the heat, like during like the hottest months for England, and they're like, it's like a freaking sauna. I'm like, yeah, it's
Oh
even
yeah.
worse.
Oh yeah.
It's even worse than a sauna
Wait,
most of the time.
wait till you live here for a bit.
Like, wait till you live here a bit, then you realise you want to get the hell out.
Yeah, yeah. Wait till you live here a bit, mate. Then you can come back on board.
Then you'll realise that why we mourn so much.
But yeah, yeah. So we got that on. Anyway, so that's the community garden bit done. I'm just saying, we've got this
God.
tortoise in, and we've got a cat coming in next week because the owner can't cope with it anymore. So that's going to be looking for a home soon once we've got it checked out and everything. Um,
I love you.
but no, it's just crackers the amount of stuff's been going on while I've been dying. My eyes die and everything takes off like a yo-yo. But yeah,
I was
yeah,
about to
we
say,
said,
we're gonna wrap it up in a moment. So like he's dying still, so he's still recovering.
oh yeah, I'm still dying. Don't worry about that. But
Um,
then on top of that, we've then got the real cat kicker on the teeth is
oh,
after all of that stuff, we've then got the Christmas show
yes,
with all the girls on. So that's going to be a good night.
the girls are back in town.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Never mind, the boys are back in. The girls are back in town. But yeah,
Um,
like I said, we've got the psychic coming up within a few weeks' time. Get your tickets now. I believe they've been selling fairly well. Go get your tickets before they're
yeah.
gone. Go get them now. Do it. And then of course we've got Nigella coming back. Tickets have been steadily
Uh,
been selling. We've had a lot of interest for that. So, you know, don't be square. We'll see you all there. Get your tickets now before they're
yeah,
gone,
that's it.
because we're expecting them to sell out when it comes
Oh,
closer to the
we
event.
are. They're saying this. We're starting to get inquiries now, and it's not
Yes,
till
I'm
October.
expecting at
Hey, it's not
least
not till November
2 or 3
actually.
weeks before the event that it's going to be sold out, because the amount
It's
of
not.
interest we
It's
have been getting is quite big already. Uh,
yeah.
and then, of course, as I stated, we've got the girls coming back. We've got two of our girls that are coming back, which is our Katy Perry tribute and our Pink tribute. And then, of course, we've got a Taylor Swift tribute all in one night for our Christmas show. You don't want to miss that. That's going to be an
And
absolute
pie and
corker.
peas. And pie and peas as well, thrown in.
Pie and peas. How did I forget about the peas? Pie and peas as well, all in one night for just. I mean, I'm not. I just want to just set it on the price. Uh, Ed, can we confirm the price yet for that? Or
Yeah, 15 quid.
£15 as always, huh? It's the same as
Can't,
last year.
can't moan at that. Same as last
£15
year, can't moan at that.
for pie
Pie
and
and peas
peas.
and all the acts.
Taylor Swift tribute, Pink and Katy Perry tributes coming back as they did last Christmas. Have that on your board. God, that's one hell of a Christmas night. Just like we did last
And that's
time.
gonna be.
And hopefully we have some more Katy Perry fans come to come and join us, as well as Taylor Swift fans as well.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. It's
Because
gonna
it
be
was a little
mental.
bit
To be
more
fair,
pig dominant.
it was. It
It
was.
was a bit pig
That's why.
dominated last time.
That's why. That's why she's going on first this time,
Thank you.
rather than last. I'm moving everybody around. I'm gonna close it with Katy Perry probably or Taylor Swift, but Pink's not gonna close the show. I know that.
Right, okay.
So
I thought you might have gone with Taylor Swift first, then Pink, then Katy Perry. Hey, tomato, tomato.
oh yeah, exactly. Right, on that note, I'm going to go and let you go back to sleep because I'm going to go coffee guts them again. And I will see you all on Wednesday. We'll bring you some more updates. What's been going on?
Yes, we'll see you all on Wednesday, my dudes.
We will catch you soon, folks. Bye.
See you later. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been your host with the most, just well. God bless, take care, and bye. Have a good time.